at the end of the day.
Jay can also fan too.
Oh, I know.
Do you need to learn kickboxing to do the payroll? You know, just in case you get a little trouble. You know, if you get it.
Show you a roundhouse.
Yeah.
Resolved. She wants exact times and dates when you're going to be there.
We're going up on Monday.
You haven't been there yet? No, it should have been this Monday.
No.
But see, failure is not an option. I don't fucking fail, dude. I don't fail.
I made this.
What's the best thing about window cleaning?
It's got me.
One word that describes your dad.
I don't know about you, but this is my town. This ain't all counties' town.
Last year, we followed two competitors 10 minutes apart from each other. This year, we filmed what happened next.
Dave is fucking awesome. Okay, he is probably one of the best employees I've ever had. I mean, the guy is incredible. He knows the industry. I affectionately call Dave the magic eraser because whatever comes into that office is a problem. I don't hear about it unless it's something that needs my attention. He takes care of it, never says a bad word to anybody, and just continues and has a hell of a customer service relation with my customers.
Not too much. Don't mind the cameras. He's from the UK, just filming us for whatever.
So what are we doing?
Pants.
So you guys going back in the program?
Yeah.
Alright.
Did she give you the list of people and stuff?
No. She send you send her an email?
No, I talked to, well, I left her a message and I called again. And I left her message again, and then her assistant or something called me back.
Jay?
I guess, and then I gave him the list and said, he said by Thursday.
Okay. Alright, I'll give him a call and then
Alright.
we'll see what things. I got nothing today, so.
Oh, alright.
I guess maybe they didn't come in yet.
Alright.
Which are the guys you have on there? I don't know if you added them on already.
I got...
You got James?
Yep, Jim, Jay, yep, Kevin,
Charles, Chris.
Yep.
Mike, Dave.
That's me, yep. Dylan.
David.
Horn, yep.
Ron.
Yeah. Let me just double check on my list in here real quick. We got Chip, Anthony, right? Jim, Dave, Dylan, Kevin. Oh, you got Mazzaro on there?
Mazzaro. Mike Mazzaro?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeremy can wait. Chris, you got Nick Artusa, right?
Nick? No. Don't got Nick.
Alright. Just gotta add him.
So Dave, is this your uniform?
Yeah, just the pants we rent.
Is that
Nicholas Artusa.
Has his job changed in any way?
He gave him a little bit more responsibility. With a little bit more responsibility comes a little bit more pay. He's well worth it, and he is just doing a bang-up job at what he does.
Last year when we filmed him, he was really crazy with the phones. And and so forth. You've promoted Ron,
Correct.
and that was to assist.
It's Dave's assistant. He is the assistant operations manager. Dave is my, so to speak, chancellor or ambassador of goodwill to the customers. Ron's job is to go check on as many crews as he can during the day. It's all spot visits. The crews never know where he's going to be. He also introduces himself to my customers, lets them know we're here, lets them know what to expect. He tries to do upsells while he's on the customer's property, and he's doing a really, really good job.
See, Ron was a supervisor last year.
Correct.
Why did you promote him?
Well, Dave and I had very long conversations over the winter, and out of all the employees, he was the best qualified to take over.
Yeah.
What's happened here, Ron?
Well, the swivel piece where the water feed goes into the sediment filter cracked and fell off, basically. So just got to replace that. Might not actually even have the piece.
When are the Cintas pants coming in?
They were supposed to be in yesterday.
Thanks, Obama.
All right.
Jim, how many windows are on this property?
There's 40. The work order said 30. So we're going to do 30 and see what happens.
I don't have the piece, Mike. I don't have the part.
I fixed it.
Fixed it with a rock. Well, I unfixed it.
How long would it take them to do these 40 windows?
40 windows. What would you say, Mike?
That?
With the pole?
With the pole, an hour.
And traditionally?
Traditionally, depending on the status of the windows, I'd say an hour and a half. 40 windows on the outside? Yeah.
So it saves time. If you did that on every job, saving half an hour, you get quite a few done.
Oh yeah, yeah. Get an extra job in a day.
Because I know you wanted to send it last night, so I just wanted to get ahead of that. Can we do that?
Yes, we can.
All right, awesome. Thanks. Go there.
This is people's pay, right?
Correct. Today is payday. This is when the place comes alive. You notice I don't have one.
Where's your paycheck? Everybody else has got a paycheck but you.
I don't have one. I got demoted.
You work for free.
I work for free.
Oh, sucker. Tell me about Crystal.
Crystal, my girl. Crystal was promoted in January to office manager. She's also the head of my sales room. She's in charge of all the salespeople, doing the training for the salespeople, for the telephone sales, etc. And she is awesome.
Oh,
hi. Sorry. You know what's a really cool feature that you can print out a map with the work order. We're gonna do this.
You need map for map point?
Huh?
You need map point for that?
No, I mean it just prints out the like when you print out the work order, there's a do in the office part of Smart Service, which prints out the map directions too.
Well, we have GPSs.
Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Over to you.
She's over me.
Basically, every single customer has their own file that contains if they're from '03 or if they're from, just used this last year. They have their own file and there's notes in their file. So a lot of time these people, some of them like to talk about, oh, my daughter's getting married, that's why we're doing the windows. My son is, having his confirmation.
So you make notes?
Yeah, so I make notes so that we can personalize it. And I also put an effort to put it on the work orders too, like, hey, this window cleaning is for a bridal shower happening this Sunday. Just that way the guys know when they go in there, okay, this is for an event. I know the guys are going to do a great job anyway, but it's in the back of their mind in essence, so that they don't forget, you know what I mean? So, and people like that about it, that would be like, well, happy birthday. Like one guy actually had his service on his birthday, and I'm like, make sure you say happy birthday, and the guys actually did it. So he was so happy. He's like, it was the best birthday ever. I'm like, yeah, because your windows got clean. So, I mean, you try to make it more personalized.
I witnessed your customer service the other day. You're absolutely awesome.
Us in here or us up there?
Yeah, he was like, I think it was somebody wanted to talk to you because I had a phone call come in. You said, nobody's going to take me away from you.
Yes.
Right now. I thought that was really good.
Yes, what's nice is because, we do ask for different things. We ask a lot from the customer, we ask for booking, we ask them a credit card, so they have to entrust us with that as well. So, a lot of times they have to stop and go and, they're like, hold on one second, I'm yours right now. The moment that you have me on the phone, it doesn't matter what is going on over here, they're going to have to wait. It doesn't matter how many calls are coming in, they're going to have to wait. I'm yours. And I think that's every single person I've said that to always laughs and they just say, thank you so much. And I'm like, don't worry about it. If you want to keep me on the phone for half an hour, my boss might not be too happy about it, but, I'm yours, and I think people really appreciate that too, that I'm not just rushing them off the phone to be like, okay, I have more calls to make. No, it's personal time because that's what makes our company different, that we personalize it more where we're not just like, okay, well, you're just a job, you're just a job, you're just a job. We want to personalize it so they feel
and that does make the difference. Really
yeah,
does.
I think that's why people are more willing to keep coming back to us. Like we have some people that have been repeats for longer than longer than our system has been in, before CEO, before Smart Service. They were here since, the beginning when Chris started his company. And they keep using us no matter the price increase, no matter one or two maybe weird incidences, they're still here, they're so loyal because that first interaction with us in here is nice, and then that second interaction is also good too. So I think that's what keeps people coming back, and that word of mouth and, our referral program. So I think that's what it is. It has a lot to do with in here, and then the guys really back it up too with their service. So
she actually just, when I promoted her, I told her exactly what I expected out of her, and she is actually going above and beyond. We have sales quotas that we have to meet every week. Well, I have set for my salespeople, and she does it. She does it every week, and you never hear a peep out of her.
if you or Ron wants to go out sometime and get it done, an estimate done.
Where is it?
Sloatsburg. Far. It's worth it.
Actually, might be going to up there for a roof wash estimate soon.
Because she would like to get it done as soon as possible.
Alright. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Want me to write it for information on a sheet for you and you guys can go up that way?
Yeah.
I mean,
just
she's
put
a-
on one of these or something.
Okay. No problem. I got it.
She is excellent with my customers.
Ron and David and Crystal absolutely love you. This is...
Why wouldn't they? I'm fucking the best.
They're now the glue to your company.
Correct. They are.
Why do they love you?
Because I am awesome. What else can there be? Dude, look at me. First of all, I'm fucking good looking, right? Second of all, I am just fucking awesome. And third of all, I treat them like people, like they should be taught. And they know where I'm coming from. There's no bullshit. They know where I am. They know what I expect. And they do it every single day. So, what's the old saying? You keep the cow fed, you'll always get milk.
I was going to say, I don't see any spots on any of these windows.
No, they're perfect.
here though.
These guys are hard water?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, they are. I think that's the kind that'll scrape off of there.
When I just brilled it and it didn't budge. It got like a little lighter in color, that was it, but there's still rings.
Yeah. You got your waiver signed?
Yeah.
Give it a shot, see if it comes off. OSHA representatives aren't going to be watching this, right?
Want to give me a spot?
I don't think I have a choice.
I don't know if I want to.
I don't know if you want to climb that at all.
So, Mikey, how many do you think you might have to redo? Just this one?
Just this one.
Yeah. The rest are pretty perfect. Oh, they are perfect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can hear it. It's all over those windows. Yeah, I don't see any sprinkler heads.
I know, they must just water these plants.
Did it do anything?
No. I don't know. I can't tell right now. Can you see them still?
I didn't see much on that one to begin with. I see it on the one to your left quite a bit.
This one?
Yeah. That one's covered in it. You're really pushing the OSHA codes here, Mike.
Belt buckle. I'm not at the top of the ladder.
Yeah.
Both feet on the ladder. Got the infamous ninja triangle in the middle of the window every time.
I mean, that really didn't do much.
No.
Did some. Oh. Mike, you're killing me.
It's only going to be on TV.
Yeah. You know.
Now I gotta do all of them.
Yeah. You're not sinking. Where'd you get that belt, Mike?
Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Yeah. This is actually a present.
That thing doesn't weigh a ton on you?
No, it's nice. I even got a spot for my pens.
Your pens. Nice.
I hate not having something on me. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk outside.
Have you got a pocket for your mobile phone on there?
I do actually. I'll show it to you in a second.
Pete, what do you do when you come in here? When Tammy's doing her stuff?
I do goof around.
You goof around?
Yeah. Check the emails on the other sites, the info sites, the customer service sites, I check all those.
You look at your figures?
I look at my figures and I just sit here and wait for her to get finished so we can get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Because she always commandeers my office.
Hang on. Say that again.
She's not fucking with my shit.
Say that again.
I said I have to get her own office one of these days so she's not fucking with my shit.
It's actually my office. I just let him borrow it for the week. It's actually my office. I let him borrow it for the week.
For the week.
I gotta fire Tammy.
Have
She's
you?
taking up too much rent.
Have you heard him?
Okay, he could fire me, and then I want to see what happens to his desk when he doesn't know how to do any of this stuff. That's gonna be really good. You gotta come back and film that part.
Yeah.
But his hair turns gray overnight.
It's already grey.
Yeah. I'm going friggin' gray already. Sitting in his friggin' bushes.
You know what I might have, hold on, let me try it, hold on, I might have screwed it up because I hit truck 2 to print, but I hit cancel, so it may have canceled the other job as well.
Okay, so give it a shot
So
again.
let's try that, one truck at a time.
One truck at a time?
One truck
Okay.
at a time.
Because I can show you how to print all day. I just gotta remind myself. of
What's
my-
he doing on that, Crystal?
Hmm?
What is he doing there?
We had to print out our work orders, which is basically the schedule for the next day. Huh? Did you get it? Did it work? Yay!
Got it.
Yay! So it's actually Derek's 1 month anniversary here.
Oh, right.
So he's been
So
officially
you're the
1
new
month
guy.
here.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Yeah, so this is the first day he's learning how to route and do work orders because we've been really swamped with stuff. So he's been a good sport. He's been really good at what he's done, and he just like kind of jumped right into everything. So I've been really impressed with his work.
So, Derek, what do you do?
I'm a sales representative. I make the phone calls. I deal with the customers. Same thing she does, just a lower level of what Crystal
What's
does.
the most difficult call you've had so
He's got a few of them already.
Yeah. The most difficult call I had was a gentleman. It's usually the same. If it's a difficult call, it's the same difficult call as everyone else. It's someone complaining about the price and wanting a lower price. I can't give them a lower price, so I try to finagle them into buying it. Either they get it or they don't. And then there's also the people who call back and cancel because, you know, such and such happened. We were doing the worst one probably. After my first one, I'll probably remember this forever now. Is I was doing reminders.
Was you nervous on your first?
No, well, this is my first. This is my first like bad experience call. Is this guy called? I was doing reminder calls, and we had this guy on a wait list from back in probably what December.
November.
Yeah, December or something like that. Because it was too cold out. So I called him up telling him we're gonna be there tomorrow to do his gutters, and he starts freaking out. You guys treat me like a piece of blah blah blah, you know, blah blah blah. So he's like, this is ridiculous how you guys are treating me. Blah blah. He's like, don't even put me on there. Click, hangs up the phone. I was like, this guy just canceled.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing I could even say to him. Like it was just all over like a flash.
So did you call him back or?
I didn't even bother calling. He was so angry. He said he didn't want to use us anymore because of how we treated him. And I was like, listen, there's nothing I can do. Like, what do you want me to do? So that was the first one I had.
He ended up actually calling and leaving a voicemail and apologizing.
No, that was another guy.
That was not him?
This was the guy who I called for reminder calls.
Oh,
like
not
weeks
the other
ago.
guy. Oh.
No,
I
that guy called back and apologized, and he wanted to make sure he was on the wait list for the next one. He was a nice guy.
There's a few people that'll call back, they're really mean to you on the phone, and then all of a sudden I think they realize, like, you must have called them at the wrong point or something.
What's
and
going on in
they,
your life that's making this so horrible?
And so then they call you back and they're like, we're so sorry. I've had that so many times where people are like, I'm just so sorry. And all you want to do is like, no. You're just so angry at them because you didn't do anything and they're just so angry. And you're just like, it's okay. Like, I understand. You have a bad day. Because we all do, but sometimes they get really nasty on the phone. So it's always a good time.
Did you help Peter with the transition at all?
I did. We had regular meetings for the first 10 to 12 weeks, where I'd pop down and kind of each week show him a different aspect of the business and how to run it. And I gave him a bit of a timeline and said, all right, here's your next 6 months. I think it would be reasonable for you to do this much revenue each of these months, and you need to start gearing up your advertising here and you know, the whole business was really systemized. When I turned it over to him, I gave him 3 gigantic binders, which is basically the operating instructions to the business, and just kind of went through it with him and showed him how to do it, and he picked it up pretty quick.
Did you have to change any of the staff prior to the transition at all?
I think
maybe to make it more streamlined for him, or
yeah. Well, prior to him taking over, I was in a little bit of a streamlining mode. I had cut a couple key staff members, and we were just focusing on running leaner a little bit. And those people transitioned over with him, and then he cut a few people, and he's running a pretty nice lean operation now.
Email generated from like MailChimp, Constant Contact, any of those big ones, Responsibid, any of those things, if they're not directly tied to a domain, they're either not being delivered or they're going directly to spam. So for example, like if it was from like mycompany@gmail.com, they're not getting delivered. So the fact that they're being delivered from KRYSTAL@allcounty.com, I'm assuming that means that they're being sent from a domain, correct?
Yeah.
What's his face just posted something on what do you call it? And I've got to make sure that we're right. Michael Mole. It's Kurt Kempton sent it out under Responsibid.
Yeah, check out this link. He's probably installed. You might not be sure what's on YouTube, but it's good to know.
All right, very good. All right, dude, I'll talk to you.
Later.
Yeah, man. And I would have made risotto because that is Gordon Ramsay's signature dish, but the friggin' Brit behind the camera doesn't like risotto.
I close out the jobs and make sure the money's right and then take it to the bank.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's a lot of money.
We have systems here for everything. We even have systems here on how to use a lavatory and how to clean your ass.